Welcome back to Open House NYC. Now we're in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn at the townhouse of fashion designer and creative director Chris Benz. Chris's home is filled with ornate original detail that he updated with dynamic color so it felt modern and fresh without losing any of its historic charm. The result is a home that's optimistic, welcoming, and totally one of a kind.
Hi, I'm Chris Benz, a creative director in the fashion industry, and this is my brownstone in Brooklyn. So it's a 4-story brownstone filled with loads of original detail. I wanted to keep as many of the original details as possible, reinstall some that were missing, and update it so it felt modern and comfortable for today's living. Anyway, can't wait to show you. Let's go take a look. When you enter the house, you're met with all of the original detail in the staircase, dark moldings, and then immediately met with this bright blue parlor with lots of interesting little details. So this parlor, I really wanted to feel like a hotel lobby. I wanted people to feel comfortable hanging out, reading a book. Because the room really wasn't going to get a lot of use, it's an entry room, I wanted to use a bold color that felt really exciting and drew you into the personality of the house. One of the ways I made all of the original moldings feel a little bit more modern was that I painted everything. The door frames, the fretwork, the fireplaces. It keeps the texture of the original molding while making it fade away just a little bit. So I selected these old Klieg lights because they were such an interesting, unusual color, and actually they inspired the color of the room. I always keep my eye peeled for burled maple pieces, such as this Milo Boffman sideboard. I think it just is sculptural and beautiful, and the color always looks great. Another example of that modern mix that I tried to create between old and new are these globe pendant lights. They're vintage Swedish, and they look great hanging from the old medallions on the ceiling. The whole house is filled with these old pocket doors. And a beautiful example of these pocket doors divides the parlor into front and back. In this room, I wanted to use a lot of chrome and brass just to balance off the dark wall color. And in fact, I also used this original tie-dyed upholstery by Milo Boffman from the 60s. When I have friends come over, people love hanging out on this floor, but really where they want to be is in the kitchen. So let's go take a look. Welcome. This is the most popular room in the house. I wanted the kitchen to feel really open and very comfortable. I didn't use any upper cabinets. Everything is low, creating a sense of space and almost grandeur. I kept the overhead beams just to give the sensibility that this is kind of a casual country kitchen. Without a doubt, my favorite aspect of the kitchen are these big glass double doors that open to the backyard and the garden. One of my favorite parts of the house is the original staircase. I left it pretty much untouched, and one of my favorite parts is the sound that it makes when you walk up. Upstairs, there's 3 bedrooms, all with their own personalities, and even a yoga room. But this floor is dedicated to my master suite. So the master suite consists of bedroom in the back and dressing room / sitting room in the front. And the centerpiece of the bedroom is this massive 4-poster bed. Because the bed is so structural, I added these washed linen drapes just to give it a little bit of a softness. Every home needs a little space where you can get away, get inspired, and find a little bit of rest. And for me, this is it. This is the most dramatic room in the house. It's the darkest, rich navy blue, and it's a place where you come to hang out, take a nap. I do lots of creative work in this room, sketching and coming up with color palettes. And I have even more Milo Boffman in this room. This pair of love seats is really great for chit-chatting and hanging out. And of course, everyone needs a day bed. Well, it's been great showing you around my home. I hope you enjoyed seeing how a little bit of old can mix with a little bit of new and work together in perfect harmony.